Hello and welcome to a special edition of Autism Athletics. This is the Thanksgiving special coming to you on Thanksgiving Day. So today we're going to talk about the NFL and their Thanksgiving games. They always have about two or three Thanksgiving games. So the first game we will have is the Packers and the Lions. So who do I think is going to win? I think the Lions are going to win. I think they're the home team, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Jared Goff's been good at the quarterback position, and they have that elite running back duo of Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery. They got Monroe St. Brown at wide receiver. And I just think being the home team and better quarterback play, they're going to take on that victory. Then at 4:30, you've got the uh, Cow- Cowboys and the Chiefs. The Cowboys have been good on offense. Javonte Williams has been good at running back. CeeDee Lamb is one of the best wide receivers in the league. And George Pickens has been a really good addition. And Dak Prescott just became the Cowboys' all-time leader in passing yards, and he's been very good. But their defense has struggled immensely. But like even when their offense has performed well, their defense is not. I feel like when they lose, they get blown out. But when they win, they dominate. I do, however, think it's going to be close just because the Chiefs haven't just been absolutely dominant. I do think the Chiefs are gonna win. They're coming off a nice win against, the Colts, and when Patrick Mahomes is on, he can be very good, and he's actually had a solid season this year, and I just think they're much better defensively. Now the question is, are their receivers and running backs gonna play good enough? We'll see. They've got, Kareem Hunt at running back, and he should be solid, and Isaiah Pacheco, so they should be a solid run team, but definitely not great. And then another matchup we have is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. The Cincinnati Bengals bring back Joe Burrow, and they have one of the best wide receivers in the league in Jamar Chase, and they also have T. Higgins, who's one of the better number two receivers in the NFL. Joe Burrow is going to have to get into a rhythm since it's been a little while since he played, but when he's healthy, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league and definitely one of the best passers in the league. Known for his passing more than his running, although don't sleep on his running. But then the Ravens have Lamar Jackson back. He hasn't quite looked like Lamar Jackson the last like 2 games since he's been back, but before he got hurt, he was playing awesome, win or lose. Just look at the performance against the Bills as one example. But I think they're going to win. I think the defense has been playing a little better. Yeah, Derrick Henry hasn't been as good, but statistically, he's still been a solid running back. They've got like Zay Flowers at wide receiver, Mark Andrews at tight end, so they got I think just enough weapons on the outside, and I think Lamar Jackson could be in for a big game, given the Bengals uh, not so good defense. So then this begs the question: what are some of the top performances that you've ever seen on Thanksgiving Day? Was it 1997 when was it 1997 when Barry Sanders had 167 yards and 3 touchdowns? Or was it Randy Moss when he had 163 yards and 3 touchdowns in 1998? And that was back when he played for the Minnesota Vikings. Or is it Peyton Manning when he had 6 touchdowns in 2004 against the Lions? Peyton Manning also had a game with 4 touchdowns and like 351 yards. And I know there's a whole bunch more I could go down the list for. But who do you think are the top individual performances on Thanksgiving Day? And then here's another question: does your family watch football on Thanksgiving Day? Y'all even care? Is that a big thing at your house? Is it just background noise, or do you not even have it on at all? I figure with this being a sports podcast that a lot of my viewers probably watch some of it, but maybe they're just too busy with Thanksgiving Day and all that to even pay attention to the football. And I know it's hard. You got to you're stuffing your face and you're having a feast and just enjoying the fellowship. So I just want to know. So these should be three really good games, in my opinion. Now, you might say Ravens and Bengals. Well, I'm a big Lamar Jackson fan, so that's why I'm excited. That'll probably be the least viewed one. Although that's a later game, 8:20. So if you eat like a lunch or a mid meal for Thanksgiving, you are gonna probably like that one the best because that's a little after dinner time. I feel like. Then you've got some good college basketball matchups. You've got Michigan State and you've got North Carolina. That should be a really good one. Both are ranked in the top 20, and I think North Carolina's gonna win. I think they could be a sleeper in the ACC. Caleb Wilson has been really good on defense, and he's athletic, and he's a good enough shooter. He's not gonna step out and hit threes, but he's gonna be really good. He could easily be a top 5 pick in the draft. Now watch out for this dude on Michigan State named Cohen. He is super athletic. He's so fun to watch. So will look forward to seeing if he has any highlights from that game. Then you've got Arkansas and Duke. I'm gonna go with Duke in this one. They're undefeated, 7-0. They've already played 7 games, and they have a couple of victories. One against Texas, who was a tournament team and could be again. So that's a quality victory, and I just don't think Arkansas has any. And uh, Cameron Boozer has been really good statistically. He's actually been better, even better than Cooper Flagg was. He can do a little bit of everything. 3-point shooting, I wouldn't say is a big strength of his game, but he's starting to step outside and hit more threes. He's a solid defender. He's athletic, got good size, strong. He can just do a little bit of everything, and I think he's going to be a top 3 pick in the draft. So that should be another fun game. My question mark for Duke is though, who else is going to step up? Yeah, they've had enough because they're 7-0, but can they get a consistent second or third scoring option? If they can, I think they can beat Arkansas. So that should be another fun game. College basketball is also something that should be really fun to watch. So this is my take on the Thanksgiving games. So comment below and tell me who you've got winning these games and what your favorite memories from Thanksgiving are. And I really appreciate you listening to this episode. And I know this was a very quick one, but I'm trying to get this in before the 1 o'clock game. And that's all I really have to say. I really hope you enjoy this episode. And thanks for the listening to the Thanksgiving special. And I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving and eat up.